Welcome to another episode of Mzansi Real Talk. Today I thought I should do a video about Presley Chweneyagae's funeral. Warren Masemola stole the show. Like, he really stole the show. I do not agree with him. I don't agree with him. What he said, and I know the internet is crazy. Everyone's like, yeah, everyone needs friends like Masemola. And for me, it was like, no, you don't do that. You don't do that. First of all, let me give reasons as to why I say that, and also provide some background in terms of what he was saying. Chweneyagae won a Grammy. That was like years back when he actually started in Mzansi, and for that matter, we didn't even know who he was. He just came onto our screens, and everyone was like so impressed. He did a stellar job, but then, being the young man that he was, coming from Mafikeng, now he's in Joburg, and I want to provide some context so that people can understand that things are not always black and white. So obviously he wants to experience life, he wants to party, and I remember he was making the news every flipping weekend. He'd be on the news, he was drinking, he was doing this, but then as a young man, I could understand, because we all go through that stage whereby we just want to try things, enjoy life. He did that, and along the way, as human beings, and also as men, and I'm gonna speak for men, you want to go out, you want to enjoy yourself. Presley, when he passed on, he was still young, 40 years. It's a very young age. Obviously he likes the partying lifestyle, and besides that, I know recently, and maybe it might be a year, 2 years, 3 years back, he was on Health, the baby mama Misala, because he wasn't actually paying child support. So because of that, and it was embarrassing, I can imagine, being the superstar that he is, and now you being shown on your sensational TV channels like Moja Love, but then at the end of the day, everyone has a choice to live their lives the way they want to, and a lot of people don't even know that Chweneyagae, the kind of lifestyle that he was living. And I say this because then we ended up having a conversation, me and my wife, and she couldn't understand Warren, what is he talking about. And I said, look, don't you know about his case? He was on a Health show, and then I actually looked it up on the internet, and I was able to show it to her, and I was like, oh, that's embarrassing. But at the end of the day, he's not perfect, he's a human being. And going back to what Warren said, it was Presley's funeral. Presley's gone. Presley's not coming back. It doesn't matter what you say. And he even went as far as saying, and I'm talking about Warren, that Scombase, there's a place called Scombase in Pretoria, that the Friendster Presley shouldn't laugh because Presley was out of order. Like, you don't do that. As black people, we're taught you respect the dead. Once umuntu afile, they have left inkinga zabo, there are challenges, izinto eziningi ezibad abazenza life, they remain behind with their bodies. So it was not for him to steal the show, and also to use that platform to actually highlight how Tina as abantu abamnyama are living life in a messed up way. It doesn't take us anywhere. And I agree with him, Utshwala will never take you anywhere, but it was not the right platform for that. He should have never done that. Like he said, for the countless time, he actually had so many conversations with Presley. They fought about his lifestyle, his love for liquor. And at the end of the day, the friends, as I care about, they shouldn't laugh. Presley umuntu omdala, if he feels ukuthi what defines his life, what makes him happy, what fulfills him, it's alcohol. Can we just let people be? If mina ngifuna ukuhlala estradeni and family is not a number one priority, to me, it's my choice at the end of the day. It's not for somebody else. I funa to impose my principles and my values on me. And I felt like, he should have not done that. He could advise, you could advise. And if you're watching this thinking, I'm that guy, probably. I'm not that guy, I go out once or twice a month, even when I go out, it's about 5 hours because I need to catch up with my boys. But at the end of the day, it's my choice to live my life the way I want to. And I know ukuthi imedi yakhe ushale knew very well ukuthi ushada obani, the only people that I could say I feel sorry for are the kids because their dad is not present. But then it's not for us umuntu mesaka shonile efuneralini yakhe be so disrespectful. And the way he went about it, it was all wrong. I don't agree with it. I don't know, guys, what are your thoughts around this, and taking into account everything that we were taught as Black people, umuntu makashonile, you don't speak ill of them. So your thoughts, guys, in the comment section, let me know. But I wasn't impressed. I think he really did Presley dirty. Sis Silo Warren.